Hello everyone. It's a bit cold today, which makes walking less interesting than usually. However, what I'm doing now is not just walking, I'm walking and talking. I've already experienced walking and listening, walking and memorizing, walking and reciting, and now walking and talking. And walking and talking to other people who are listening, which is quite interesting. And this is one of the things that technology provides us with and which we have to be grateful for. And while I'm walking, I'm thinking about attrition. This is not something which I confront usually and related to language acquisition. I all the time I people tell me that they are surprised how good I keep my level in my mother tongue and even in modern standard Arabic, which is my second language, in English, which is my third language. Uh, you know, and this seems to never get affected, whether you're living in a language in a community which speaks this language or no. Anyway, language acquisition is not an area of research of my own interest. I hear about it, I read about it sometimes, but that's not my domain. I'm interested in quite a lot of domains, even inside the linguistic domain, but language acquisition is not my domain. Anyway, there's on my computer a file which is actually a dissertation about attrition written by someone whom I know. It's a PhD thesis about a person, an American person who lived in a Slavic country and who lost his mother tongue, which is English, probably dramatically, and at the time the thesis was written, he had only a limited account of English. This is something which I cannot imagine. Even if we talk about my English as a third language, I tend to think that this would never happen, even if I live for a long time in another country which does not speak English at all. And if we talk about even modern standard Arabic, which I master as a second language, or Levantine, which I master as a first language, this will never happen. Probably French, which is my fourth language. I don't know, but I feel that that now I have the I have a linguistic. I'm linguistically inclined. I am inclined to foreign languages, to languages in general, even ancient languages. Probably this might make me strong, as far as the realm of linguistics, language is concerned. But there's that guy who forgot his mother tongue, which is quite amazing, surprising, not amazing. I don't know. And here we might talk about probably integration might be considered as one of the factors which might influence or affect this phenomenon. Whether you are integrated or not, this is something which affects. You know, I mean, if you are surrounded by people who speak your own language, your mother tongue, even in a different country, so your situation will not, uh, you will not be affected to a great extent. And in contrast, when you are surrounded by people who speak, another language, the foreign language, okay, you will develop capabilities and capacities in this new language, and you might forget your own language or your mother tongue. But things are not as easy as this, and I think that there should be much research done This is not my domain of research. This is not my even my domain of interest. I feel concerned. Like I would, if someone tells me about that, I will be interested. Whether they to which account, to which extent they have a good account of their either of their mother tongues or of a language which is already mastered by them. I'll be interested. I would say that you are in danger, and you need to maintain it. Once you don't have a good level of it. I would say that unless you have a C2 or C1, you'll be in danger. That once if you go to live in another country and you break this contact with it, and you will forget it, or you'll forget it to a great extent, or maybe polishing it up would not good a good result, and so on and so on. I don't know. I'm quite interested if people tell me, but I will not go and search in this, uh, you know, on my own. So uh, they were just notions I was pondering over while I'm working. But now I will stop talking to enjoy this atmosphere here, which is wonderful. Have a nice day and goodbye.